PFA backs Pep Guardiola amid strike talk over Premier League fixtures. The Professional Football Association has backed calls from Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola to re-evaluate the annual busy festive period. Premier League clubs have already endured a demanding December, but the expectation that teams can play on Boxing Day, 26th, and then again on the 28th has caused an uproar. Some squads are already stretched due to COVID outbreaks, and the hectic schedule has led to some having significant injury lists currently too. Of course, there is the argument that this is why we have big squads, but managers are keen to field the strongest possible squad on every occasion, and thus it throws players' welfare into dispute. Guardiola has been vocal this week about the issue and suggested a strike could lead to the Premier League reviewing their choices, and PFA CEO Maheda Malango believes the Spaniard is right to call for change. He said, "I've spoken with many senior players on this issue. I can tell you that it isn't going away. Players don't choose to speak out on issues like this without having given it a lot of thought. As their union, the PFA enables players to stand together. That unity gives them enormous strength. Now it's up to those who run the game at all levels to begin to take this seriously, so it's an issue that can be addressed constructively with players at the heart of the conversation. This has to happen now. This isn't something that can be kicked down the road again." Many fans and managers have supported Guardiola in his comments about the fixture list and how he feels little to nothing has been made of complaints from clubs. Have your say. Does the Premier League festive schedule need changing? Comment here. It should be the players and the managers all together and make a strike. Through words, it's not going to be solved, Guardiola said on Thursday. "I don't think a strike will happen because we want to play. But when people say more competitions, more games and less holidays, we played the first 2 or 3 games without players this season. And now we talk about welfare for players in this moment? Everyone take a look at yourself. For FIFA, the Premier League, the broadcasters, the business is more important than their welfare. The tradition from Boxing Day is massively important. It is one of the reasons why the Premier League is so special. This is not going to be changed. I do not approve to play every 2 days, but after 3 days it is tradition." There was a managers' meeting on Thursday, but Guardiola refused to attend because those who he shares the touchline voted not to reintroduce the 5 substitutions rule last summer, which he feels would be incredibly helpful now. All around the world they have 5, the former Barcelona and Bayern Munich boss added. Here it's still 3. Tell me one argument that takes care of players' welfare more than this one. Here, where everyone decides for themselves, we didn't do it. I know how these meetings are, everybody looks after himself. Whatever the Premier League decide with the managers will be okay. It remains to be seen whether any changes are made to the fixture list going forward or whether the PFA, Guardiola and other vocal managers, such as